Hey there, fellow travel trailer enthusiasts. I wanted to do a quick review for the Haloview backup camera system. Now, I am pretty much brand new to pulling a trailer. So actually, when we bought this thing at Tulsa and pulled it back to Kansas City, it was a treat because there was all kinds of highway construction going on. It was dark, and we went through a deluge of rain outside Fort Scott. It just was torrential rain. We had to pull off for a while. So I quickly got acclimated to pulling the trailer. Now, as a younger folk, I drove a tow truck for quite a couple, 2 or 3 years, so I'm used to pulling things. But it'd been in a while. So, point is, Haloview makes a great camera system, and let's flip this thing around so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. All right. So Haloview makes several different types of backup cameras. This particular model I have is called the 7-inch 720p wireless range Dominator 3-camera system RD7R plus. That's Rudolph Delta 7 Rudolph plus. So it's a 720p camera, or monitor rather. Comes with 3 cameras. You can add a 4th. Right now I've got it set up in tri mode. So here's my rear view mirror, my garage, my left and right side. It also comes with a mount, a U-bracket mount, so you could, mount that to the top of your cab or your dash, and it's got, you can adjust the, the angle of the monitor. I purchased the extra beanbag through Haloview. Unfortunately, they forgot to give me the suction cup that attaches to it. So right now I just have it setting on their permanent mount, which has 3M on the bottom of it, or you could also screw it down to your dash, which I'm not going to do in my 2019 Tundra. I'm not going to make it permanent. And then you can hardwire it to your system if you travel all the time, or right now I've just got it plugged in to the cigarette lighter, and then you can power it off just by pushing that button. So let's quickly go outside and I'll show you how easily this went installing this camera system here. It's my neighbor walking her dog. Okay, so here's the beautiful box it comes in. It comes with everything you need. Instruction manuals are actually, it comes from China, but it's actually in very good English. I didn't have any problems understanding the manual. So here's my driver's side camera. The most difficult thing about installing this thing was after I was attempting to remove this, it's about 45 degrees, so getting the clear silicone off without scratching my finish was a treat, but I got that all off of there. There's about a 1-inch hole. I was able to pull the pigtail out. Coachman left me quite a few inches, so I just simply cut off the 2 wires, connected my red to my white striped cable, and my solid white is ground. The camera can be adjusted by tilting it left and right, and it's very difficult to do, so it's not going to move around. I'm not going to attempt to adjust it because I just don't want to. The antenna can be, if you're driving down the road, you can adjust it however you want. So installing it was a breeze. Let's go back and look at the rear side. Okay, so here is the rear side. Now, if you look at mine, I've got my 3 marking lights basically spaced out evenly. A lot of people I've seen are super worried about the camera being offset, so they move it over to the right, which to me looks odd because you got one red light right next to your other one. Sorry about the airplane. We live by an airport. So what they didn't realize, I think, when they install this is in the menu of the monitor, you can compensate for your camera being off center. So you in the menu, you can move the image to the left and right, as well as the parking grid. So I centered mine up where the original red light was. Now, I told you mine was a Dominator Plus, and the reason it's a Dominator Plus comes with this extra piece, which is basically an extender. And you tell Haloview how long of a trailer you have. I have a 25 foot, so they sent me the proper cable. This will attach to the top of my trailer when we're done. This unit will go at the very front, so it's close to the truck, so I get a great signal to the rear camera. Again, 2 wires to plug in, and there's various ways you can wire it. I keep saying So here's the other camera. And what I thought was really cool, I'm not going to do it this year, but oh, got helicopters and everything going on. So what you can do with Haloview, you can also directly hardwire this to a 12-volt source, such as the battery on your trailer. And then you can take your monitor inside the camper, and now you have a surveillance system at night. So it's powered by your battery. We have the solar charger on ours. And at night, if you hear somebody creeping around your trailer, turn on your monitor. Now you got basically left, right, and back view. And if you pay for the 4th camera, you could mount that on the front of your coach, and then you could see basically a 360 all the way around your trailer at night, what's going on. And of course, these are night. These LEDs work at night, obviously. So you'll be able to see what's running around, whether it's a deer or some creepy stranger running around. So this went in so quickly. Like I said, if you knew what you were doing and you were familiar with trailers, you could do this in an hour, honestly. I took my time, probably took me, twice as long, 2 hours, maybe 3, because I wanted everything perfect, and that's just how I am. And I figured, okay, this thing has gone way too easily. Where's the big snafu going to be? So I figured the snafu was going to be pairing up the cameras. You have a wireless monitor, you got 3 wireless cameras, and you have to pair them up. So I figured, okay, it's going to be one of these things where I got to push a button on the camera, hold it for 20 seconds, run to the truck, push a button on the monitor, wait, not get a signal, do that about 8 times, and then finally get a decent picture. That's not what happened at all. Once I got everything installed, plugged the monitor in, immediately they paired on their own. I didn't have to do a single thing. So I was really super happy about that. So that's it. That's the Haloview 7-inch 720p wireless range dominator 3 camera system RD7R Plus. Get one today. They're on sale for $569. It's chump change, man, when you can spend, $13,800 for a camera or for a trailer like we did. But you do have to be in single camera mode to get to your menu. But there's my left and left side, and I think we already went through all that. Camera 2. So I can go in my menu. I can adjust the volume to the outside microphones or mute them. I have them muted. Adjust your picture, your color contrast. Your mirror view, so you can adjust what your orientation of your cameras. Quad mode, how you want it set up. I have mine in tri mode. You can have it set up in auto scan, so where I think every few seconds it goes through each camera. Record, if you install an SD thumb drive into the monitor, you can record your trip, which is great. So if you your significant other backs your trailer into the tree, you've got proof that she did that or he did that, and then you can play it back and laugh and go, ha ha, I told you were too close to the trash can. And there's the pairing, which I never had to touch. It paired itself automatically. So excuse me, haven't used it at night, but you got 2 modes, so you can set a mode where you turn the contrast down and the brightness so it's not harsh, And then your second mode you can have it brighter, so if you're driving down Arizona with the sun, you've got a nice bright image on your monitor. So it's very versatile. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little thingy there. And so I just sent off a note to Haloview, said I think it was supposed to come with a suction cup, and of course it's a China, so I think they're nighttime over there, so they'll respond. And from what I understand, they're real good about servicing these things if you have any problems. So there you go.